Now, Robin, do you really believe Fatima has something to do with this? Or are you just messing with her? And Andi might be falling for Robin while falling off the suspect list. What's good, y'all? It's your guest, it's Erica Vane, coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Sistas video. And in this one, I am giving you a preview for season 8, episode number 7. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and turn your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my sisters' content and conversations. Drop new videos constantly and you don't want to miss out, so you want to get notified. So hit the subscribe so you don't miss out. And without further ado, I'm just going to talk about the end of episode teaser. I haven't seen the trailer yet, but this is the end of episode teaser that I'm going to break down for y'all. I feel like we got more in this teaser than we've been getting in episodes, and I'm really excited for what we could possibly see this week. Now, the teaser is picking up right where we left off in the episode after Robin shows Fatima pictures of her being thrown down by Gary's bodyguards and having her purse snatched, which also had her you-know-what in it. He points out that, somebody had a motive, and it's like alluding to her. And in this teaser, we get to hear him say, every great crime only needs 3 things: means, motive, and opportunity. So he already pointed out the motive. Then he pulls out her you-know-what as the means. And then the opportunity was everybody was up in the building for the fake ass wedding. So, if it walks like a duck and quack like a duck, it's a damn duck. No, but I'm not 100% sure just by this teaser that I believe Robin to think that Fatima actually has something to do with the attempted stabbing of Gary. For one, she has not seen, as far as we know, she has not seen this gun since Gary's little minion, his little security, took it from her. So Robin is placing eyes on it, having to touch and feel it, whatever, well before it's been back in Fatima's custody or Fatima's handling. And my question is, where in the hell did Robin get the gun? How was he able to get access to this? I also wonder where he was able to get access to the photos. He's moving very quick as Andi's defense. And there's so many of y'all who think that he's actually shady in this moment and that we can't trust Robin. I put up a poll on the community tab on my channel and I asked, is Robin actually back to save Andi? 20% of y'all said, of course, he loves her. And 80% of y'all said, heck no, he is up to something, with additional comments. So if you want to go ahead and place your vote because you haven't already, that is still up. I'll link it in the description box of this video. I'm also working on a video talking about what is Robin's master plan. Is he here to help or is he here to harm? So be on the lookout for that video coming to the channel very, very soon, because I do think that there is something to be discussed here. I think that he's actually here to help, but I completely understand how y'all don't see that. A lot of y'all don't see that. And right now, Robin is towing a very interesting line, so it's not really clear. He has been a little slickster before. When he made that little backwards comment to Andi about Paris and him being beneath her and all that, that came out of nowhere. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know his character was capable of being that petty and being that low down. So he is definitely capable of coming here just to have an axe to grind with Andi. However, we could also be seeing the redemption of this character, and that video will discuss it. But back to the preview. Okay. So we get to see Fatima looking a little bit worried when he pulls out the gun. He has the pictures and he looks very smug, like, yeah. So in all, attentive purposes, this could really point to you. And I personally don't think that he's actually in belief that Fatima is the one who attempted to stab Gary. However, I think that he is trying to make a point, because since Robin has reappeared, Fatima has questioned him, to me, disrespectfully so, stepping outside the bounds of her job, stepping outside the bounds of her position, stepping outside of the bounds of the hierarchy within their workplace. But then also on a personal level, they're not actually friends. She's friends with her boss, who happens to have like bumped uglies with Robin. That does not give you the right to ask the questions that you have asked. But she has been questioning him, has been testing him, and like side-eyeing his quote-unquote loyalty to Andi and his reasons for being here. And I think in this moment that we're getting a glimpse of in this teaser, he is making a point of like, it could look bad for anybody. And it's his job, if he's going to be a great defense attorney for Andi and get her clear of this, to know every single option and then to push the narrative for the option that seems the most plausible that's not Andi. And I think in discovering and doing what he needs to do as an attorney for Andi, he has to, again, get all this information. He's been pulling this information, and Fatima happens to be a part of it because everybody has a reason to want Gary dead. Everybody has a reason to want to reach out and touch Gary Borders. So the fact that Fatima's the one that's pushing him so much and kicking up a little bit of dust right now, I think it's great that he pulled out and like, checkmate, ho, because while you sitting up here talking about I'm here to screw Andi and I'm here not trying to help her, I actually already found out this amount of information. I only touched down about 18 hours ago. I done got her ass out of interrogation. I done gave her a great game plan so she can make sure that she maintains the optics. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, and this is what you did. This is how you look in this whole thing. Just looking at it from an objective, air quote, point of view. And I love it because you can tell in the teaser that it gets Fatima to shut her mouth. Maybe it'll get her to take her ass back to her desk and go do some damn work or start to study for the law school that she's failing out of. Maybe that. Maybe this will get her to understand that like Robin is actually doing what the hell he needs to do. He's already found out information that he needs to find out, and you need to leave him to it or support him. But don't be trying to kick up dust and try to make it seem like he is the person who stabbed Gary or he is the one trying to set Andi up, because you're not actually helping. So I love that. We get this little kind of like face crack moment for Fatima, and her jaw drops. It's like, yeah, girl, the narrative can get spent on so many of y'all. And honestly, I think that whatever he has in the folder is not just Fatima, or he has a folder for everybody, because he probably pulled all the discovery and everything that the FBI was using to try to question everybody. So he has that, and he's looking and he's like, okay, so this is the narrative they probably running with. This is what they have and what they can come back to you with. Yeah. Now let me do my damn job and you go do something. Now, as it pertains to the gun, I think that he might have gotten the gun because it was at the scene, but it was not used on Gary. So it can't, I don't know, I guess it can't be used in the case. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, because if he would have got this information from the FBI and from the Georgia or the Atlanta PD so that he has a clear understanding of whatever, which honestly, he wouldn't actually get this early if they're still building the case, but Tyler and the writers be stretching the rules around this law stuff. They don't really be doing what they be really doing down at the police stations and whatnot. But if he got access by way of that or some kind of backdoor way, then maybe that's how he also got the gun. I don't understand why they would give up the gun. But, you know, they didn't actually use it. So I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I really can't wait till they try to give us some semblance of answers around this. But again, the temperament that I think Robin has is firm, but still friendly. So again, I don't think that he's really pressing Fatima in a way that he believes is her. Now, while Robin is down at the damn law firm doing checkmate with Fatima's ass, Detective Watts is up in the penthouse and he's trying to do checkmate with Andi, or he might be trying to say, you know what, you're not actually our number one suspect anymore, pretty girl. Somebody else tried to take this man's life. Somebody else made an attempt and you were here. We already know. So it could not have possibly been you. So now we're looking at other sources. But he ain't going to really like be nice to her. And he's definitely not going to apologize because he still has this smug energy about him. I love that Andi has this rah-rah energy for him, because you're not at the interrogation room. You're not down at the damn police station. You're actually in her home, and she could throw your ass out either through the elevator or out the damn window if she so damn choose. So watch your mouth and watch your step, Detective Watts. Now, I can only get but so happy when Andi is barking back at people who are trying her, because every time you really look at Andi and you're like proud that she stood up for herself, or you proud that she said something, or you proud that she jumped in somebody's face, it's 2.5 seconds later before she's falling in front of some damn man and giving pick-me energy, which we'll see towards the end of this goddamn teaser. But in this moment, it's like, okay, girl, at least don't let everybody walk all over you. Penelope then came up in this goddamn penthouse and dog walked your ass and slapped you from here to Tuesday. The least you could do is put your damn foot down with this goofy ass man. Now, either Hudson need to get his Academy Award, or he is working this plan out brilliantly and he didn't actually mix the concoction correctly to go ahead and take Gary up off of this earth, because the doctor's down there telling him that somebody tried to slip Gary something and whoever did it was definitely trying to kill him, and he looks concerned. And I'm now back to like, do you want to hunch on this man? Like, Hudson, you really give that Gary is your long lost love and you just cannot see yourself in this world without him. So if he leaving, you leave it too. And it's just like, okay, I guess. It's very weird. The Hudson character, I need more answers around like how this is not just a work relationship. You are not just a secretary. You're not just another stockbroker in his firm, associate hedge fund manager. You got some other going on with you, and this is so weird. Not that I think that Hudson should be rooting for Gary to die or not care, because of course you're gonna care if your colleague is going through this, but he is just OD with it, and it's very, very weird. Now, the part that got me about this whole teaser is at the very end when Robin shows up at the penthouse, and I think this is because maybe Andi calls him and says the detective stopped by, so he comes over right away, and Andi runs into his arms, and I'm like, oh, brother. Andi, at some point, you're going to have to strengthen up these knees, girl, and stand up. Jordan then paid you dust like his sister, slap your ass all up and around this goddamn penthouse, and as soon as Robin walks in, you see this friendly, fine ass face, and you want to fawn over him, so much so that y'all asses look like y'all about to kiss by the end of this damn teaser. I don't think that they actually do kiss, because they wouldn't have gave us that, I don't think. I think that Jordan might come back and interrupt them, which is going to be gold, okay? That is going to be gold. However, not that I don't want Andi to be with Robin, because I would not actually mind that, but I would like Andi to find a goddamn on backbone, and I would like Andi to shake off this pick-me energy. I think that you could be a feminine, successful, beautiful, amazing woman in a relationship with a heterosexual man and not have pick-me ass energy, like not be bending over backwards and seemingly drawing all of your validation and all of any of what you really believe your self-worth to be based off the gaze of a goddamn man in this society. And Andi is like the prototype for that, honestly. Like, and it pisses me off because she has so much going for her, but yet she, to me, pedestalizes how men see her and how men desire her over everything that she has actually accomplished on her own. And it's the most infuriating to watch. But I'm on a soapbox. If y'all want to hear me talk a little bit more about that, I think it's going to come up in Our Sistas Keeper, which is the live after show that I have right here on Erica Vane TV after each new episode of Tyler Perry's Sistas. We will still be going live on Wednesday night as we going in to Thanksgiving and Thursday, and then Madam is back on Thursday, y'all. If you missed it, I did episode 1 through 6, separate videos for each of all the Queens of Men synopsis breakdowns, because we have the first 6 synopses from this season. Also did a trailer breakdown, so that all the Queens of Men content is popping and coming out on the channel. Catch up with the All the Queens Men playlist if you missed or you need a reminder of what has happened in any of the previous 3 seasons. I'm your good sis, you love to talk TV with, and I'm gonna see you in my next video.